When you look at this room, it's beautifully decorated, it feels warm and homely, and it looks clean. But all is not as it seems. I'm here today with our healthy home expert, Nicole, to talk about carpets. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Karen.
What is it about this carpet? It looks beautiful and clean to me, but all is not as it seems, is it?
No, carpets are a magnet for allergens such as house dust mite because they're feeding off our skin cells and we shed millions of skin cells every day. It also contains things like microorganisms, bacteria, fungi and pollens, particles, chemicals that you spill into the carpet, so it's just full of a plethora of different agents.
Now, the dust mites are a real problem, aren't they? Because they're highly allergic.
Yes, about 80% of people with allergies are sensitive to house dust mite, and it's not the mite that's the problem, it's their fecal pellets that are the issue because of a protein in there. So it's really important to try and keep those levels as low as possible. And it's not just in the carpet, it's in your bedding, it's in the pillows, the mattresses, any fabric furnishings, etc. So wherever you are, they are.
So what I understand is that you need to keep the dust mites down. So we can do that in a variety of ways. We can wash our linens at a very high temperature.
Yes, 55 degrees is ideal.
And when you dust, you need to dust with a damp cloth, is that right? Because otherwise you spill the dust into the air and back down into the carpet.
That's a really good point. So a slightly damp microfiber cloth is effective to pick up the dirt and therefore the house dust mite. That's really important to reduce the load.
But what about our carpets? If we've pushed all the dust up into the air, we've trampled it into the carpet, how do we clean the carpets? Does vacuuming work?
Vacuuming will pick up some of those, especially a vacuum fitted with a HEPA filter and a motorised head, but it won't pick up the great majority of the house dust mite. So there are significantly more bacteria in the carpet than there are even on your toilet seat.
Wow, that's scary.
Exactly.
So we don't actually need to go around the house ripping the carpets out, do we?
No, but carpets are not like our clothes and our bedding, which we can wash and put outside, so they do need to be cared for appropriately.
So we can keep our carpets, but we need to know how to look after them properly. And there are actually a few solutions to this on the market. We could go to the supermarket and hire one of those deep cleaners. We need to do it more than once a year, don't we?
You definitely want to be doing that more than once a year, absolutely. And particularly because you want it on demand to be able to clean up those spills, especially if you have children, pets and all of those sort of things. So you need to be able to address those issues, very quickly in order to reduce the allergen load in the house.
So we're going to road test the latest machine from Bissell. For this purpose, I've put the multi-allergen formula in it. How important is hot water to this process?
Hot water is very important. As we mentioned, we want to get to 55 degrees in order to kill off the house dust mite.
Now, this floor looks pretty clean to me.
You're going to be surprised. We're going to pick up a lot.
Okay, well, let's give it a go. Okay, that was easy. Let's have a look, shall we?
Sure, you're going to be surprised what we're going to find in this.
Wow, that's dirty. I'm really shocked about that.
Considering how young this carpet is, it's going to be full of dirt, debris, food. Of course, we have children and a dog, so we're going to have lots of dander. We're going to have chemicals and things like that to some degree, and a lot of debris, etc. So you can see that even though it looks new, it doesn't look dirty, that you can pick up quite a lot of contaminants in something as simple as what you've just done.
I'm quite shocked because I know this carpet is vacuumed regularly.
Yes, exactly right. So you just don't know what's lurking beneath.
And this is the attachment we can use for our upholstery and our mattresses and our pillows and our curtains, etc.
Yes, and car upholstery, etc. So you'll find very similar things lurking in those as well.
Now you can find out more about this unit if you go to bissell.com.au. Thank you so much for being here today, Nicole.
Pleasure.
You know where the best place for this is, don't you?
Definitely down the toilet.
Let's go.